4530, 2.4530. It looks like the high. 2.4540 looks like the all-time high here. So if price does manage to break out, those are going to be some of the waypoints that we have to be aware of if price really starts moving to the upside. But really, what this means is, I am anticipating if the market does start to get moving, we're going to see some big bars initially. There's going to be new enthusiasm. Psychologically, traders are going to be very optimistic, pushing price higher and higher. That's typically how these things happen. So we've got to be aware of that, and we've got to be ready for that. Let's go and zoom quickly to current price. Now, you can see current price. If we saw price find some support down here in these areas. Okay, these lows actually line up very well with these prior highs, and I'm using the closing highs. And if I draw this line across, notice that the low last month came right down into that level, and it started to move back up. So that was also the area of the retest of the big flag pattern I've been talking about for the last couple of months. There was a lot of reason for the market to stop there, and we can now move forward and look at that area as an area of support. If the market does manage to hold that level, if the market does manage to move down, I'm going to expect it to hold this level. Let's go ahead and tag this one right about 91.87. And of course, we've got the trading lane that we've been tracking for several months now. This thing, we're expecting. Let's go ahead and zoom this down just a little bit. I need to extend this line out. Okay, if this trend line is, if this trading lane is going to be met, we're looking at price coming up to, if it goes fast, about 2.042. 2.0452, excuse me, and possibly even higher if it takes a bit longer, 2.0729. Now here's the critical thing. Let's go back, and I'm going to do a little bit of an exercise here that I think is going to be instructive for you. If we go back and take a look at this initial trend line, we'll go ahead and put the zone in. Okay, we'll put in another one here. I'll go ahead and pull this down. Now, look at where this intersects. Right there and right there. So we've got to look at, if the market does gain momentum, these areas are going to come into play. Again, I don't think anybody really understands why these principles work. All I know is the patterns do work. You can see them repeat themselves. We just have to be aware that these patterns repeat themselves. So you can see these two areas. You can see the prices over here, 2.0606 up to 2.0797 is what I have marked here, and where these fall on the trading lane. All this means is that if the market does manage to get some momentum to the upside, now remember, we're talking on a monthly basis here, so this is, for us short-term traders, this is an eternity. But what this helps us to do is, again, keep the possibility in mind so that we can be open for the trading opportunities. So these are some targets that you can use. Go through the exercise, and I'm sure, well, actually, here's a little bit of a challenge for you. If you go back on your chart, and all you do is draw lines from prior highs and prior lows, and you use that as a waypoint to start looking for market patterns, you'll find that when the market reaches a prior high or low, first of all, don't expect price to reverse at a prior high or low right to the penny.